Hey Year 12, this is just a quick video for those people that want some help with question number 7 from exercise 502. I'm going to use this little guy, let's call him Wolf, to give us a hand with these. So the question says, Amelia walked for 7.2 kilometres on a bearing of 204 degrees from base camp. So I've just chosen a point here and I've called it BC, base camp. I'm going to use Wolf to help me explain this. When it says that she walks for 7.2 kilometres on a bearing of 204 degrees, it means that if she was facing north, and of course on our page we usually draw north to the top, then she would need to turn through an angle of 204 degrees in order to be facing the direction that she was walking. So this angle here, who exactly knows where it is, but I'm just going to estimate, so it's here. This angle here is 204 degrees because that's the angle that she had to turn through from her base camp in order to face the direction that she was going to walk. So from that point, she walks 7.2 kilometres. And she ends up at some other point, we don't actually know. So she ends up at her destination. And this question says, how far west is she from camp? Well, here was her camp. Here's her new point. West is in this direction. So it's saying, how far west is she, now that she lines up with this, how far west is she from that original spot? So it's asking you to work this out. That first question is what A is asking you to work out. So let's just draw the triangle that we can see here. This is a right angle triangle. So here's my diagram. Here's my right angle. This is what I'm trying to work out. I know this distance here is 7.2 kilometres. I'm going to need to use this angle to work something out here. We know, of course, that all the way around to here, this would be 270 degrees. So if I'm trying to work out this little angle in here, I'm going to do 270 and I'm going to take away 204. So I'm going to do 270, take away 204. Tells me that this angle here is 66 degrees. And that's the same angle as I've got up here. This is 66 degrees. So then I'm going to use SOHCAHTOA to work out what x is, because this is just a normal triangle now. One angle, two sides, crying out for SOHCAHTOA. I know that this is in relation to my angle. This is my adjacent side. This is the hypotenuse, so I'm going to use cos. So I just do as normal. Cos theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. Substitute in what we know. I know that theta is 66, it's the angle. The adjacent is x, the hypotenuse is 7.2. X is on the top, so I just need to bring up the times by 7.2 to get my x. Okay, you can finish that off yourself. This one says, how far south is she from camp? Well, now it's not asking me for west, this was west, now it's asking me from base camp, how far south has she come? So it's now asking me for this measurement here. I should call it something different. It's asking me for that measurement there. So my new triangle that I'm going to use Pythagoras for now, SOHCAHTOA for, is that I'm trying to work out this distance. Again, I use that same angle, 66 degrees. I know that, of course, this was 7.2. So I'm going to use SOHCAHTOA again. Opposite and hypotenuse, so I'm going to use sine. You guys can obviously do that one yourself. Then it says, what is the bearing of the camp from her current position? So, of the camp from her current position. So it's saying, if she's at her current position, which we know is this spot, what is the bearing of the camp? That is, where's my little wolf? If she's standing here and facing north, how far does she have to turn in order to face the base camp? So she's just got to turn from there to there. It's not very far. So she's got to turn this little amount here. So again, here's another triangle that I can use. I know that this is 66. I know that this here is 90 because it's a right angle. And I'm trying to find this. Well, you can use, I'm not going to do it, you can use the fact that the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees in order to work that out. So hopefully that will give you at least some pointers to get you started on question number 7. Good luck.